Hello guys, welcome back. In the series of learning programming in C, in the previous videos we have already discussed about variables, constants, then structure of C program and many more topics. In today's video, we will discuss about keywords and identifiers. Those who are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get the notifications of all the new videos. So your support will give us more motivation and we can come up with more number of videos. So let us talk about keywords. And I'm talking about these keywords and identifiers with respect to ANSI, American National Standards Institute. So ANSI has standardized the C language in 1989. So according to ANSI C, so let us talk about keywords and identifiers now. So what are keywords? So they are like predefined words. So let me tell you an example for this. So we make use of printf. So printf is the built-in function, a library function. And the definition of these functions, it may be printf, scanf, or whatever it may be, any built-in functions that what we use. So they are held in the header files. So if I say printf, the definition of printf is held in stdio.h. So it is the header file which gives the definition of all the built-in functions that what we use with respect to input-output statements. So we get the definition of input-output statement in the stdio. So you have some built-in functions to which the meaning is already predefined. So like how we use built-in functions which are already predefined in our program, we also use some predefined words. So like keywords. So keyword is a predefined words. They are predefined words. Means the meaning of these words is already been defined to the compiler. We need not define what actually these words have to do with. So we only use those words in our program according to our program requirement. It is reserved word. So what is the meaning of this reserved word? Means, as I said, it's a predefined meaning. These predefined meaning cannot be changed and it's reserved. So if I use those words in my program, the meaning is already defined. I only have to use those words according to my program requirement and I cannot change the meaning of those words. That is what it says, reserved words. And these keywords that what we use in our program, so they are like building blocks of the program. So keywords are the building blocks of program. So when I say program, we write some set of instructions, some set of statements. So in these set of instructions, we make use of these building blocks. So keywords are acting like building blocks in our program. Then these keywords cannot be used as identifier. It cannot be used as identifier. I'll tell you what actually this identifier is. So it cannot be used as identifier. The keyword that what we have many keywords. And in C, we have totally 32 keywords. We have 32 keywords. And all these keywords are in lowercase. So it is in lowercase. That is the one more point that what we should know. So all the keywords that what we use in our program, they will be in lowercase. So it is case sensitive there. So let us discuss about few keywords and the actual usage of those keywords we will see in the next videos. See, as we are just get into programming, we will be learning all the, it's not that we have to learn all these 32 keywords, we have to memorize these keywords, not such like that. We will use these keywords in our programming and we will learn one by one according to its usage. Let us discuss about few keywords. So I'm not going to list out all 32 keywords, few keywords, and it's not mandatory that you should remember all the keywords. Need not memorize it. So you will make use of the keywords as and when we require to our program. So let me list out few keywords here. Say for example, I say int, which is used to represent integer data type. I say float, I say char, then I say for, while, do, if, else. So like this you have many keywords. All these are the keywords that is used for some control statements. This is for data type. And say I use break statement, say continue. See, you can just observe here all these keywords are in lowercase. And I say go to. So like this you have many keywords. The usage of these keywords will let to know. You'll get to know about all these keywords one by one in the coming videos and all. So let's talk about identifiers. So what are these identifiers? The name itself tells you identify. So it is going to identify something. So what is that something here? It is nothing but programming elements. So identifiers are the names that what we give, names given to various programming elements. So we make use of many programming elements in the program. So identifiers are the names that what we give to various programming elements in the program. So which are those programming elements? So we have many programming elements. We have variables, constants, then arrays, then we have functions, pointers, references. So all these are programming elements. All these are programming elements that what we use in the program. So we need to identify these programming elements. How do we identify? We are going to provide the name for it. So when I say I want to create a variable to store the age of a person, so I can just have the variable name as age. So this is how I am going to have the name of the variable. So when I create a variable, the memory will be allocated for that depending on its data type. Well, I have discussed about the variables and I have discussed about the constants in the previous videos. See, constants are also called as literals. They are also called as literals. I have discussed about these videos. Please do check out the link in the description. So when I say the name of a variable, it is nothing but the name that what I give to a memory block. So when I say memory block, the memory block is associated with three things. One, the name of that memory block and some address, something like 1001, and the value that what I write. So it is variable, name, value, and address. So when I say I am giving the name for this memory block, the technical definition of variable, I say it is the name given to the memory block that stores some value and that value keeps on changing. So this is the identifier and I am going to identify this memory block with this name age. I can refer to its address through pointers, but I just can't remember that address. Well, it will be in hexadecimal form, something like say AX1001, something like that. And I just can't remember that address. So it's quite easy for me to remember with its name, which is user friendly. So identifiers are the name that what we use for the programming elements. So it is the name given to the programming elements so that I can easily identify with its user friendly name. So when I say constant, I just have a constant, say pi. So again, it's a memory block and that is storing this constant value 3.14. So I'm identifying this memory block with this name pi, pi. So it is the name that what we have to the programming element so that I can easily identify that value and access it. We can access through pointers, but of course, we just can't remember those addresses. So it is easy for us to remember the names, not the addresses. So identifiers are the names that what we give to the various programming elements that what we use in our program. So we have arrays, functions. So all these are individual chapters that what we are going to deal in the next coming videos. If I say array, it's a block of value and I should have a name for it. So I need to identify that with a name. A function, I can just have a name of the function. So I can just say sum is a function and the parenthesis indicates that it's a function, right? So like this, we just have some names. So names are nothing but which is useful for us to identify. Well, this is all. What about the identifiers, keywords that what we use in our program. So keywords acting like the building blocks and the identifiers which helps the user to have the name of the various programming elements that what we use in our program. Talking about these identifiers, we also have discussed about the rules to have these names. It's not that we can have these names as we wish. We have to follow the rules, which says what all you can use, what cannot be used, some restrictions. I have discussed this in the rules for having variable names, and that rules will be the same for all the identifiers. It says alphabets, digits and underscore can be used. What cannot be used? I said keywords cannot be used as identifiers. Blank space and then special symbols cannot be used. Only allowed special symbol is underscore. Right? And what restrictions we have? It should start with a letter, not with a digit. It is case sensitive. So all these are rules that what we follow. And I have discussed those rules in the topic variables. Please do check out that video. So those rules can be applied for all these programming elements. It may be the constant that what I create, I should follow the same rules. It may be the name of the function, say sum, the same rules, array, functions. Any programming element that what I use in my program should follow the same rules. So this is what about the keywords and identifiers. Please do check out all the previous videos so that you can have a better continuity and for better understanding of my content here. So if you check out the previous videos, you can easily understand the next topic. Well, that's all for today's video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.